What's going on, life group leaders and community leaders? Man, welcome to the Life Groups and Life Missions Leadership Podcast. We're honored that you chose to spend just a couple minutes of your week with us. We hope that today's content will bring value to you as a leader and as a follower of Christ.
Yeah, guys, before we get into this week's content, oh my gosh, this last weekend's message about mastering your mind. Holy cow, this weekend, I felt like I took more notes on some of the things that Pastor Craig was saying than I have in a very, very long time.
Yeah, the content with Tim was so good. It is exactly what I needed to hear right at this point in time. But you may be wondering, why in the world are we on location, I guess you could say, at a stone ice company? But this is honestly one of my family's favorite places to go here in Owasso. And if you haven't had the chance to come out and get some shaved ice in your favorite flavor, you should absolutely take the opportunity to do that. But the reason we're here is I love this type of business model. It's so simple, but it's one of the most effective things that I've seen. We had a place kind of like this that we enjoyed going to back in Lynchburg, Virginia, where we were at prior to being here in Oklahoma. And it was called Mr. Goodies. It was a simple little ice cream shop that was in the back of an old carnival wagon, and people would just flock from miles around to come experience and see what was happening there. And the ice cream was great, and it was cheap. It was an awesome place to take your family, but it wasn't because it was extravagant. It was because the entire experience was excellent. And we have a value here at Life Church that says that we will always bring our best, because excellence honors God and inspires people. And I think a common thing that we flip in our heads is this excellence or extravagance piece.
Yeah, and there's definitely a difference there. So many times we hear stories of you guys who are like, I've got to cook this 5-course meal every life group. I've got to have all the places set for everyone to eat, and you want this perfection. But as we covered a lot last week, it's not perfection, it's excellence. And the most excellent thing that you can do in a life group is to have excellence in building relationships with other people.
Yeah, taking the time to invest in those relationships, letting them know that you love and you care about them. Pastor Craig always says people want a leader who's always real rather than one who's always right. We don't have to have all of the answers. We don't have to have it set up perfectly. Instead, what's best is that we come ready to care and love the people that God has entrusted to us.
And so many times in my life group, my personal life group, the way that we connect is we kind of talk about our week, but it's usually just one question. One question, whether it's from the message or just something that God is speaking into your life at this moment in this time, or maybe something that God has prompted you to say to someone in your life group. It's not about extravagance. It's not about having to cover all of these different scriptures all in your life group and have a set time. It's just about excellence. And being honest and being open and being real is one of the most excellent things that we can do.
Absolutely, because we want to use our gifts, our talents, what God has already given us in the best way we can. We don't have to have bigger. We don't have to have brighter. We don't have to be smarter or better. Although we want to learn and grow, what God has given us, He has equipped us to be able to lead strong.
Yep.
And the best way for us to do that is to step into the calling that He's given us and always bring our best, because we know excellence honors God and it inspires the people around us.
I really love what you said there, because, and you may hear this, if you haven't heard this from us, you may have heard this a couple times, you may not. You are all called to be right where you're at as life group leaders here in Life Church Owasso, and we are so thankful for you guys.
Well, guys, come on out and check out Stone Ice. Do yourself, your family a favor. I'm going to grab one before we leave as well, because it's hot. If you can't see, I'm sweating. But it's right here on the entrance of Stone Canyon on 76th Street. They didn't give us any, we're not getting any money to do this, but we just love it. Want to share this with you guys. We can't wait to see you this weekend. Shake your hand, hug your neck, and hear about how your life group is going. We love you guys. Remember, whoever finds God
finds life.